Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. In the last part, some girl came through the barrier the wall that we tore down from the other side of the Trench of Flames, I think is what it's called. And she's not doing too hot, so we were sent back to Zeugles to speak to Doc to see if he had anything we could give her to help bring her back to consciousness or whatever. Well, Doc doesn't have anything here at the moment that we can bring, that he can give us. So he wants us to go and look for something that the Renan soldiers may have left back at the Kiered garrison.
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renan, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years. He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shionne, not just some Renan.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
Stone the witch! Nah. Just
okay,
kidding.
Off we go.
Well, you could wander around here for hours, or you could just go there directly.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright, and after that battle, we got a couple extra things. But, no, we want to go this way.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
And I could just
right
go
behind
entirely
you,
past where I'm supposed to go. But anyways, this one took me a little time to figure out. But we want to go all the way over here and examine this bag.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzebek, we should maybe have Doc double-check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Stop being so impatient, Shionne. Jeez. Those lords aren't going anywhere before we get to them. Granted, though, they are going to continue enslaving a bunch of Danids. But you don't care about that, or so you've led us to believe. And just go back to Doc.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you, but you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
All right. Well, we don't have any reason to go back to Zeugles for a while, so take one last good look at this place where it all started, and let's get the adventure underway. Now, I could cut out by walking back to the Ooze of Milk, but nah, we're just gonna walk on screen.
Okay,
I just got it's like 9:30 by me, 9:30 p.m. and I just got back from watching Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. Oh man, that was a tough watch. Not that it was bad. No, it was absolutely great. As far as documentaries go, I've never been much of a documentary watcher myself. But I really enjoyed it, and tears were shed. It's like, oh. And one thing I didn't know was exactly how close Christopher Reeve and Robin Williams were to each other. So I highly recommend it. It's got one more showing in theater, and then I imagine it will come to, like, some streaming service. Hell, it might already be on a streaming service by the time this episode gets uploaded. But definitely check it out. Anyways, let's go in here and get a seed.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nayth has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
Talk about sparks flying, jeez.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Geez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember.
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
Grenar.
Let's move, people.
Also, I noticed during that scene, Alphen's hair was clipping through his hood, or his collar. So now, we gotta get Rinwell to safety.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive, don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. And there's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Huh.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave, that's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Well then. Heavy talk coming here.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just... over here.
Now, you could do a quick check here. And, oh, what's this? Well, we have a little, subquest we can get in Mosgul. Let's head there. Now we have the ability to fast travel. This subquest did not appear in my list.
Oh.
I guess.
All right.
Well, we have plenty of pepper.
Oh. How's this?
Wow. Thanks.
And we got the kebab recipe. Give me a second here and I'll be right back. All right. I just did a quick check. Yeah, I did do this one already. I just did it a little bit later. All right, now that's enough of that. Let's return back to the Trench of Flames by the Gates of Fire. That fast travel is so nice in this game. Like, fast travel is pretty good as it is in video games, but in this game it's even better, I think. Considering there are so many places you could fast travel to if you absolutely needed to. And it beats having to constantly walk everywhere. Now, there are some locations that you kind of have no choice but to walk, and you got to get to the closest fast travel point you can get. But man, once you get that, oh, is it a beautiful thing. But come over here, and we're now on the Lacerda Cliffs. We also, I think we got some new enemies. Yes, nope, still the same.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
But we'll keep this fight in here.
Don't go charging off like that.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without...
And we also have Zephyr as a guest in our party again.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Huh. I wonder what castle that is. Maybe it's the one we're going to. Although, I don't know how that would work in... Hold up, is that ice I see? Well, anyways, hop on down.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Open this treasure chest to get another life bottle. You really hardly ever have to buy life bottles in the game because the game is incredibly generous with them.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl.
Oh!
And he's the only friend I have.
Ha! Juked! Come over here first to get ourselves a mining spot. And let's fight these guys. Their enemies have already seen, so...
Pathetic.
Oh, and I was, if you're wondering why the hell I was jumping like that is... Well... You can actually see Shionne's panties in certain situations. Don't worry, I'm not perving on her. I just figured, hey, somebody watching this might actually want to see that for whatever reason.
Great. On to the next. Roger that. Show me what you can do, kiddo.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I can just imagine the requests I'm going to get once I get a lot more accessories. Not accessories.
That wasn't even a problem.
Customizable items I can put on these characters.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come. Rising Wyvern. See ya.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Guess we gotta
Cut them
roll
apart
with
to your heart's content.
And yeah, if you actually get into a fight with an enemy that is much weaker than you, you'll have interaction like that. I don't even know why I kept that fight in there.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Certainly don't need to keep it in there. I just want to run back up here real quick to make sure I didn't forget anything. I have everything I'm supposed to get written down, but again, I'm not going to be constantly reading my notes while I'm doing everything.
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zeugles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shionne!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out
And
of the
just
sky.
so happens,
It's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
No escape!
we have her boost attack ready to go. That was easy.
What was it those Zeugles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zeugles.
Yeah, we
I don't
could
know
have.
what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hootle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hootle?
Barely a blip on our radar.
For the record, there's nothing over there where the owl was getting messed with, so you can continue onward. Oh, hey, look at this. We get another skit.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shionne.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemies' movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
All right.
Let me know if you're struggling.
Get ourselves our fast travel point, and let's go ahead and camp out.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Haha. All right, let's check our scenes. Now, we should have 27 according to my list of notes. All right, now here we go. I'm glad we got this showed off here. This is a skit that we missed. If you miss a skit, it'll show up like this.
Why am I here?
Would it kill you to be a little more friendly?
I don't see how that's necessary.
Look, for the time being at least, we're working together. You don't have to make this harder than it already is.
In case you've forgotten, the two of us may be working together, but the only reason we're even teamed up right now is because our interests happen to overlap. Otherwise, why in the world would I be working with a Danon slave like...
I am not a slave! I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I've left that life behind, and I'm better for it. Understand? I'm sorry for yelling. But please, don't call me that ever again. Okay?
Okay.
I don't exactly know where that skit is supposed to show up. Maybe you get that skit if you actually walk all the way back to Mosgul from there. I have no idea. But there you go. That's all I wanted to show off. Let's go ahead and rest up. Now, every now and then, like I showed before, you'll have a skit that you can get while at the campfire. So make sure you always rest up at a campfire. At least rest up at any new ones you come to. Let's go ahead and let's do cook the kebab. That should be fine.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
All right. Got an owl over here. All right. That seems like a good place to stop.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
But can we make it to Cyslodia, and will we be able to help the Resistance over there? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.